You're live. I'm live. I'm live. Peace, Ashe, love, light, high vibration to all of you guys out there. And this world doing my thing. This is the beginning apparently that you see because my webcam is sucks right now. So once I get my views up, once I get my people up, everything is gonna be up and up. But I gotta start somewhere. And I have to put myself out here so the world may know who I am. And for those know me, I am Zalaki, my aunt Marari, and I am here to be uplifting to the masses, to bring just and balance and peace back to the planet Ashe, with guidance and help with my angels, my guides, and my ancestors. I want to talk about today. Topic is about the Phoenix Rising, which that's me. I am that Phoenix that has risen from the sun, from the ashes, from the ashes. And what that is I endured a lot. And all of this is going to really taste as far as me writing a book. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write a book about it because it's a need. And I'm in due for one. A lot. So anyway, I've just been going through some challenges in life and breaking some curses and bondages through family generational situations and curses and even through the bloodline. Like what I went through just wasn't for the blood. I mean, just wasn't for like my immediate family. Like this was huge. Like I broke the bloodline curse. And everybody's gonna get back to their original state. That means you're gonna be back to your original family, your original bloodline, your original tribe, your original language, and whatever is due to you, you're gonna receive it. Whatever inheritance that was taken from your family's bloodline, from your ancestor, from your tribe, you going to receive that back. Well, yeah, you're going to receive that back. Those that are ascending, you're going to receive more. It's time to get back to the love and the nurturing part and working together and getting back to real. It's time to get back to real because you can't get back to love until you get back to real. And how you get back to real is the truth and exposing all that is hidden and exposing all that is not conducive or that's was switched around and turned around and then we was taught things and then it wasn't facts. We're getting back to facts. That's what we're getting back to. Facts. I normally have my glass jar. That's what I like to drink out of because it's best to drink out of glass than styrofoam, paper, aluminum, all of that because of the chemicals and particles. But yes, getting back to this Phoenix, like I'm doing this video and it's so amazing because I don't have any followers, but guess what? I'm talking like I'm talking to a million because you know why? A million will listen. It's the algorithm. It's me just putting it out there, the vibration of it. Hits one person hears it, shares it, like it goes on. That's the frequency we're on, and that's the vibration we're on. But I so desire to be on the vibration of peace, love, balance, harmony, and joy. All that. High vibration, healthiness, healing, abundance, prosperity, wealth. I mean, like just being fulfilled, just being filled, not fulfilled, but just being filled, staying that way, not and just let it just keep going, keep rising and keep elevating because that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need love, and we're gonna need to know that our ancestors, our loved ones that has transcended in spirit is still here. They're here and they're here to protect us. They're working with us, wanting us to live our best lives and want us to have peace and want us to have joy and want us to have wealth, abundance, and just be in a harmonious balance. Can't be in none of that until you learn, until you know the truth, the facts. And that is who you are, what you meant to, what you came here for, what you meant to be. You know, like that's why I want to join me because I'm not. A lot of times I'm not gonna be live. I'm gonna have a place where y'all can meet. We're gonna have a conference. Let me see. I'm gonna put that together. We're gonna have a meet and greet conference where all of my people, everyone to come. We're gonna get to having this, and this is gonna be the meet and greet your tribe. Meet and greet your tribe. So you better know that I'm doing extensionless work and putting this together. I'm gonna do substantial work of putting this together because it has to be done. Because you got to know who you are and get back to balance, real peace, real harmony, and real, true, organic love. Because I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited. Let me tell you something. This was not easy. Trust me. Going through this, breaking the cycles, the curses, the bondage, hate, bloodshed, or rituals, lies, and the handed deals, warlock, witches, dark witches, demonic witches, demons. They were all working against me. My ancestors, spirit guides, all this time I thought I was by myself. I thought I was by myself, literally. I thought I was by myself. I'm not by myself. I am never alone. I was never alone. They said even through going through like this had to happen in order for me to break everything, the curse, the bondage, the hate, the wickedness, the demons, and all the lies and the I had to be placed in situations and with these people. And I'm grateful for it. I'm great, though it hurt, though it was. Whew, I don't wish it on no one, not even my enemy. But because guess what? My enemies are suffering right now. They are suffering. Those that persecuted me, those that did me wrong, and continues on doing me wrong and had time to repent, had time to get right. They chose not to get right. They chose not to do right by me. So their karmic retribution judgment is upon them. Justice is upon. They already judgment. They already been judged because they had time to repent. They didn't repent. So now they justice. That means your judgment has been served. Justice has been served. So now, and my nose is itching, that's confirmation. So now I got to reap what they sowed. One of them that did me dirty from childhood, birth, teenage, age, Those who took advantage of me, taking my innocence, not allowing me to have that experience with someone that I love, yeah, your ass going down. And one of you are already suffering. You're gonna get more than that, buddy. You's a nasty sucker. I hid it from the world. I hid it from everybody. But I never tolerated molestation. I never tolerated with people who wants to play with themselves with children and find little children, whether it be girls or boys. Like this is truly a phoenix that has risen out of her ashes. Like I'm truly I am truly pure, and I'm just like gold, just like fine metal, precious metal. That is me. So so I pulled a few cards, and I just want to do a little reading from it. And this is a collective. This is just some. This is just some cards. It's a collective encouragement. It could be for someone out here, and it could be for me. So whatever resonates to me, I'm accept it, and whatever it doesn't, y'all can have it. And the first card, the Four of Pentacles. And also people, this is my I'm not fully engaged into tarot reading. I am learning. So I do use my book, and I do reflect back to other sources. So maintenance. But trust me, I get my interpretation from the spirit. Don't get it twisted. I just find out what the meaning of the card, what the card is meaning, and what it's saying, and then when I get the interpretation, which this card means relentless stagnation, and encourage us to change our current state. So basically, saying that your mindset, you got to change your mindset. If you want to have an abundant life, you got to change your mindset. You see, because that's what's going to keep you stagnated. That's what's going to stunt your growth if you don't step out and that's like I say, so you gotta change your mind. You got so much wisdom, you got so much talent. Sit there all day long like this person with your arms folded, twiddling your thumbs, and then hoping and wishing and praying about, oh, I wish I was rich, or I wish I had this, or I wish I had that. Yet you sitting on your talents, you sitting on your abundance, your wealth is like sitting up here, it's like right here above your head, and it's like all your treasures is just right here, and you like this right here. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? What do I do? What do I do? Well, you get to work, not at somebody's job, but on your job, which is your soul mission, your soul purpose. Unfold those arms, unfold those legs, and get up and get on your soul mission is what it's saying. It's time. You see that arm pointing out to you saying, here. You know, you so focused and caught up in worrying about what's going on around you that you don't even see that that you have it all. It's coming to you. You don't see it because you worried about with this right here got to be paid. I gotta have this. It's like like let it go. Let the us go. And receive what the universe has for you. Receive and be grateful for what you already have. And know that if you got this far, like they're not gonna let you, you're not gonna fail. You're not gonna fall. They didn't bring you this far to say, I ain't carry you no more now, or we done. No. The universe, your ancestors, your angels, your guides is not like us. It's not, well, I ain't gonna say us because I'm not like that. But they're not like, well, we can be, but in human form, we get tired. So we don't do anything anymore. If the person keep feeling like they're not worried, not coming along with what we're doing, we're gonna like, you know what, we're not doing it no more. You know, and look, this arm only have a body on it. So it tells you it's coming from the universe. It's coming from the infinite, the all, mother, the birthing, the one who creates all. You got to get up. You got to get up, because if you stay stated and you stay on that frequency, then that's what's going to happen. Once you get off that frequency and stagnated, you're going to have the 6 of Wands, which is victory, recognition, good news, the completion of things, and joy of success. You'll have joy of success, but you're not going to have joy of success if you're still being stagnated and not focusing on having gratitude. Because this right here, because look, you still abundant, and you still protected, and you still prosperous, and you still have a calmness around you. But because you so much worried about what you don't have, what needs to be done at a certain time, at a certain place, at a certain whatever, you gotta let it go. You gotta focus on the spirit. You gotta focus on the abundance. You gotta put your mindset on abundance. Abundance. I have it. I have it. I have it. It's paid for. It's done. It's done. But when you say that, you cannot go back to that self-doubt, that old way of thinking, and that way of, it ain't done yet. I ain't seen that. Because let me tell you, the universe is infinite. So that means there's so many ways it can happen. It's so many ways it can come. So even if you thinking of one way, Mother Universe has so many other ways of it coming to you. So don't put your mindset stuck on one thing. Like, you have to be open to so many possibilities. Like, anything can happen to where anything can happen where it already happened. It probably already took place, and you still sitting up here worrying. And here comes the universe saying, "Here, look, I done did it for you. I done took care of it." You can't even see it because you're still worrying. You can't even see the universe took care of whatever it is you're worrying about, because you're still too worried about it. You're too focused on it. Get your mindset off of it. Take your mind off of it. Because in order to have this 6 of Wands, so you can have some victory, some good news, which good news is coming. But how you going to hear the good news if you still stuck in your stagnation? You're still worrying and you can't hear, or you worrying about what it is you want to see it. That's what it is. It ain't happening. I don't see it yet. It ain't gonna, it's coming. The universe said it's coming. Your spirit guides, your angels said it's coming. They're making sure you're taken care of. Because when you're taken care of, you know what they got for you? The 10 of Pentacles. They have the 10 of Pentacles for you because you are abundant. You are full of love. You are more than enough. Like, you are more than enough. And that means more is coming to you. More abundance, more peace, more joy. If you're in a relationship, you're going to get more in your relationship. Your relationship going to bloom and blossom. You're going to align. You're going to be balanced. You're going to be in tune. You're going to be harmonized together. Y'all going to be on one accord. Loving each other. And if you're not in a relationship, guess what? Then that suit that's suited up for you and made for you is on its way. So then we have the Page of Cups, which is abundance, represents creativity, visionary. Good things about to show up. Good things coming. Good news is coming. So whatever you visualizing, whatever your mindset is at, that's where you're gonna come. That's where it's gonna come in. That's where it's gonna come in. That's where it's gonna come in. But you got to get off that stagnation. You got to get off that frequency of worry and that frequency of doubting yourself, because you are transforming. You're elevating. You're moving forward. So that means if you're transforming and you're elevating, you're moving forward, that means you got to shift your mind along with that frequency, because it's not gonna be balanced. It's not gonna be in tone, and you're not gonna be in line if you do not shift that frequency of of your transformation along with this mindset. This right here, the Fool card. This is the Zero card. This is balance for beginning. Excuse me, the Fool. It don't mean that you're a fool and you dumb and you don't know what's going on. The Fool is everything from beginning. The Fool is a zero. Is the ending and it's the beginning of things. That means you're in a place right now where you ending an old cycle and you beginning a new cycle. So so that means you have to let that old way of thinking go, because you are shifting. You are shifting. So if you're shifting, you got to let that old mindset go. Because once you keep holding on to that mindset, you're not going to be able to shift as you're supposed to. I mean, you will shift, but you ain't going to know what's going on. You're going to think you're sick, but it's a spiritual sickness. That means you need to align up and tap into your spiritual side, connect with your spiritual self, your higher self. And when that card says and with that card, you got the energy, you got the passion, you got the drive, you got the determination to make anything that you desire happen in your life. Anything. So don't be a fool and not pursue your dreams. Don't be a fool to not take a step out into the deep end, to the unknown. Because let me tell you something. Even though it says he's on a cliff, and it says the dog is next to him to remind him not to go ahead, but to stop and think. He's full of passion and energy and ready to embark on a new journey. So that means you have so many opportunities and so many challenges, so many you full of passion, and you have a journey to embark on, which is your mission, your soul mission, whatever you chose to come here. I chose to come here to be a fashion designer. Well, you're supposed to be a fashion designer and do it for the greater good of this planet. uprising and bringing the people up, doing something for the greater good of the people and the planet. That's what you're supposed to be doing, not clocking in on somebody's job, serving people. If you're gonna serve them, you serve them through your solitude, through your servitude, through your vision, not nobody else's. That's why we find a need. We find a need and we serve that need. My need is herbalism, medicine, healing, mentoring, educating. It's ironic because when I was coming up, I was like, what is my purpose? Like, I don't know my gifts. I don't know my talents. Like everybody else, they know their gifts. Like my friends, they did hair. They knew how to braid hair. They knew how to, they knew how to draw. Some of them could sing, but I thought I wasn't a good singer. So I was like, oh, dang, what is my purpose? Like, what is my gift? What is my talent? All my life. So I started to find the love and passion for science and, nature, plants and chemicals and substance and solids and all that stuff, gases and, stuff like that. And just trying to, so I said, well, I can do psychology, criminal justice psychology, where I get to, work with the medicine. Get to work with the chemicals and stuff, find out who did this crime and stuff like that. But as I went into my career, criminal justice, it was a drain. And it wasn't until I stopped going to school. I've been going to school altogether. I was going for like 4 years. And I had like 2 more years to go, I think. 2 more years to go and I was finished. I would have got my bachelor's degree. See, I done had bypassed getting an associate's because I can't do no with associates. I can do a little more with bachelor's. So I was going for my bachelor's in criminal justice. Well, once I stopped going there, stopped going to school for that, I really didn't know, but I still had the love for, science and psychology. But it wasn't until I moved to New York. Well, no, it wasn't until, no, when I started working at this restaurant, and I was like, wow, I really like this. This is what I love. This is what I love to do. So I worked there for a couple of years, And I was like, I'll go ahead and start my own little thing. So I started cooking from home and selling dinners. But I wanted to expand. I wanted to expand and wanted to grow. So I told my business partner, I wanted to expand. We need to expand. Let's grow. Of course, he moved his feet too slow. He was dragging his feet. And I was like, well, you're not making money. And it seems like people in my neighborhood was trying to count my money. I was like, I have to get out because I need to be to a broader audience, a different audience, not just people that I know, because I know they're going to buy my food. Let's expand. Well, long story short, he didn't do it. I ended up moving to New York. And that's where my journey began, my spiritual awakening. My spiritual awakening began. I went from being a Christian, learning Christianity, from learning who Jesus' name and his real name, and it wasn't really him, and it's more than him, to, it's just so much. But my journey has started when I moved to New York. I started my spiritual journey. And I haven't looked back since. Because this is my life. This is my soul mission. So, very wise woman, Queen of Wands. She holds power and authority in her hand. So you got the Queen. Yeah, like right now, you got so many possibilities, and this is saying right here that if you need help, there will be, you know, someone to assist you, someone to be there at all times. And like I say, cards don't lie. You're this is right here is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands says that you are taking on a new journey. It is a symbol for expansion. And it also means you have embarked on a new journey for exploitation. So some of you probably out here on new journeys, starting new journeys, traveling. But guess what? You're protected. You are protected. You're abundant. Your abundance is growing. Those wands are like, remember, I don't know if y'all know, but if y'all ever had parents or grandparents or anybody had gardens, and when they did they butter beans, they would put the sticks up there. And this is what these remind me of. And once the butter bean starts to grow, they'll grow out from the sticks and they'll start curling up, and then you get the butter beans. But this is what this is. This is your butter beans. But you gotta water it. You gotta elevate it. You gotta do something with it. So that means if you're expanding, you going on a new journey, you going on a new exploration. That means you're gonna have abundance to do it with. You're gonna be encouraged because you got wisdom, you got knowledge, and then you're gonna have help along the way. But don't be a fool. You make the right choice. Make the right choice. Because guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? You make the right choice. Like I said, you got the Queen of Wands. Excuse me, Queen of Pentacles. We just had the Queen of Wands. And you know exactly what she represents. A positive person, down to earth, mature and full of positive energy. So you got to be full of positive energy. Or you already full of positive energy. You that person, you are this person. You are this wise person. You just full of it. Full of wisdom, full of knowledge. Show it to the world. Let the world see who you are. Let the world, judge. Let the world not judge, but let the world feel you, be inspired by you. You got a message for the world, and you up here playing like, look, building. The Eight of Pentacles is building. Your ideals coming into fruition. Whatever your ideals are, like, you got the power to make it happen. You got the power to manifest. Like, you at a peace, you at a calm, you at a vibration where you feel like you got it. So, whatever you got going on, it's time to raise up. Be that phoenix that's risen out of the ashes. Because your time is here. It is your time now. Don't sit here and wait till, oh, I'm going to do it next year. You might not have to next year. This is your time now. Whatever it is you always wanted to do, go ahead and start doing it. If you still at work working on somebody's job, use that job. Use their money, that money, to open up something for you or to invest in you. But don't keep going to work on somebody else's dream and you're not fulfilling your own dream. That's definitely foolish. I was gonna end this, but I might will come back for like a part 2 because I have to go to the bathroom, guys. So yeah. Peace, love, and like, and we'll be back. You just still in the die. You don't think that's what it is? Everything is in sync with this. Yeah, we ain't synchronizing the same thing for real. Better days ahead. Hi, Tupac. Hey, Tupac. Amir Shakur. Hey, Tupac, you hearing me? Ashe is a party. Cause see, I knew I seen you when I astro projected when I was in New York, and I went in that room and I saw you with all that white on. With I ain't mad at you. Yes, I'm in here smoking. Move soon, Tupac Shakur, Tupac. Or should I call you Machiavelli? Illuminati. You know what? Why your song in my head right now? Yes, it's a gangster party over here. And I'm over here. Look, Tupac, I ain't got no followers. But ain't nobody on this video, right? But I'm talking like it's a lot of people on here. You feel me? But this is my practice, like getting it in, you know? Getting it in and learning. So when it's time, when somebody do want to read it, or I'm professional with it, you know? Professional. That goes up there. But I ain't gonna smoke on live. That's what I'm not gonna do. Yeah. 10 times the back. Hey. So, let me tell you something. Every time you're trying to do good, right? Every time. You always get this right here. Always. Because you're going to have some haters. But guess what? You are protected. It don't even matter. They can come many ways. But like Psalms 91 says, though they come one way, but they're gonna flee another one. One come at you, but it's gonna be 10,000. They're gonna spread. Be 1, 10, many, 10,000. But they all gonna flee and they ain't gonna touch you. So even though those swords look like they in your back, guess what? They ain't in your back. That means my head is turned. I'm at really saying I'm at peace. It's laying in prosperity. He's laying in green. Though you make me lie in green pastures. Psalms 23. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, but I shall fear no evil. For the rod and the staff, They comfort me. Ashe. Now, you got so many things that you could be doing for yourself, but so many people feel the need to, you know, uh, do it for someone else. And that's not even the case. Like, now you got these three swords. So to let you know right there, you have the power and authority over everything over your life. You the king, you the emperor, you are the empress, the queen, you all of it. Like you the ruler, like you make your decisions for yourself. You don't let nobody make no decisions for you. You do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, you got the power. You got the king of swords. So no matter so much, no matter what they say, no matter what they say, what they try to do to you, you got the power to change it. King of swords. Take action. Be swift. Be diligent. Do what you got to do. Be relentless because you got the power. Don't let nobody stop you. You are that phoenix that's rising out of the sun. I mean, out of the ashes. You are that phoenix that been through the fire. You are Daniel in the lion's den. You are in your Job experience to where you don't have anything. You have nothing. And you don't even know where it's coming from. But that goes back to the stop worrying. Because you have it all. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are divinely taken care of. The universe got you. She got you. She handed it to you right there, but you don't even see it, but you're too busy worrying. Your worries are over, Phoenix. Whether it be male or female, you take it how you want to take it. You know what you've been through. You know who you are. So if this resonates with you, then I'm talking about you. I'm talking to you. Your storm, your fire season is over, Phoenix. But you better watch out for them thieves. The same ones that putting the knives in your back. Same ones trying to steal from you. You gotta be careful. You gotta know who your friends are. But guess what? You full of wisdom. And look at them shoes, baby. Red. You protected. And you still. Seven of Swords. They taking your stuff. They trying to take from you. But you are protected. You are protected. And that Mary says being sneaky and underhanded. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sell yourself for fame, for wealth. You don't have to sell yourself for wealth. Now, if you want fame, yeah, you want to sell yourself for fame. You don't have to sell yourself for neither one. Because whatever your mission is, whatever your purpose is, You could have wealth and fame all the same. You don't have to sell your soul or sell yourself to get what you desire. That's when the fool card. You got to be wise about your decisions you're making. If you're not wise about your decisions, you mean you're gonna end up being a thief of your own self. You're gonna rob your own self of your own destiny. That is definitely foolish. Foolish from the foolish. Foolish from the fool. Because you at a new beginning, you at a crossroad. So don't allow just 6 of Swords. And I held this up for a while. So I'm getting swords represent chaos. So and victory. So you in there, you was in a chaotic situation. So now you head into peace. And guess what? You still have on you there's that yellow and there's that green, there's that blue. You still have a peace. You still have a calm and tranquil. You still have optimism. You still have creativity. You still have a joy. You still have abundance. You have abundance around you. And you're protected. So, hey, go to your peace. If you need to leave a chaotic situation, a chaotic relationship, then do that. Stop settling for less because you are more. Remember, you're the Phoenix, baby. You done been through the storm. That cycle has passed. We right here now. We're in a new beginning. So now you at a crossroad. Which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? You go the right way. Because look, the dog, the fool, he's sitting there like he has no care in the world. But you better care. You better open up to the real reality. And that's your situation that you're in. If you're not happy and it's not resonating with you, get out of it. Because if not, how you gonna find your treasures? How you gonna find your treasures if you don't let go of that old situation and that old mind way of thinking? Remember when I said earlier, I said it's up here and it's like up here waiting for you, and you just like, oh, lolly dee, lolly da, because you're not focused. You're not looking at it. You're not paying attention to your heart's desire, because you're too busy thinking that you're going to find it on somebody else's job, just over broke. No, you're not. You're not going to find it on nobody else's job. If you want this right here, the 7 of Cups, the treasures, the ideals, the potential, like you got it all. It's all within you. Everything. This is you. This is your shadow. This is your higher self. This is your higher self looking. This is your lower self looking at all of your higher self, the stuff that your higher self has. So you got to bring that person to that vibration. You got to bring it to that vibration. Change your mindset. Change that way of thinking, because that's all what it takes. Everybody think you got to go to college and all that. You ain't got to go to college, none of this. Because people in college, they lying. It's a lie. Now you got the King of Wands. You just had the Queen of Wands. Now you got the King of Wands. And what she represented, a smart, potential, mature woman. So if that's gonna be the opposite. Like somebody gonna come in and they're gonna be help to you. No, I'm sorry. Queen of Wands was infinite possibilities of focus and the call to be kind and helpful. So yeah, somebody gonna be kind and helpful to you. Female, now you got the King of Wands, which is leaders and decision making and knowledgeable and always act according to your own moral standards. Standing up for yourself, getting out of a situation and knowing what's right, knowing that you done had enough. Like, okay, this cycle is ended. This no longer serves my highest self. This no longer serves me. So what am I even still doing here? Like, look at there. The Hierophant. The Hierophant, like you so wise. You so like you have so much. Like you have so much potential, so much wisdom, and you don't even know yourself. You don't even know. And this Hierophant, this is a spiritual person. So some of you might be into spiritual practices. Some of you are spiritual leaders. And you're not going to know until you tap into your spiritual side. That Hierophant represents your spiritual side, spiritual journey. And it always says, stay on the right path. It's like the universe, basically. The universe, your ancestors are here. Whatever help you need, you ask. You ask through prayers. You seek. You seek knowledge. You seek knowledge. You don't have to go in strife and do whatever that you feel like you need to do. You don't have to do none of that. And we're gonna do these last two card reads, these last three cards. And then that's gonna be it. 7. So the next card after the Hierophant, we got a 7 of Wands. This 7 of Wands says this is a defense, a struggle, a defense of one's own sovereignty, indicates that you have to insist on fight. Like, aren't you tired of fighting? Are you not tired of fighting? Are you tired? Are you not tired of dreading every morning waking up? Oh, I got to go to this job. Deal with these people. Deal with this. Deal with that. Are you not tired of that? That got to be the most stressfulest, boringest, low vibrationist life ever. Like, how can you even get anywhere with that mindset? Like, how can you move forward? Like, how is anything possibly good coming to you with you feeling that way? Like, you on a frequency of and it sounds like the more you're doing, you're creating more to come in your life. To make you keep saying but it's until you get off that cycle, until you make a change, like, look, okay, I'm not gonna do this anymore, I'm not gonna do this anymore, I'm not gonna do that. This don't bring me any joy. This don't bring me any pleasure. That don't either. He don't either. She don't either. They don't either. This don't either. That don't either. Like, yeah, cut it off. 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 Because here's the moan. And the moan lets you know that your imaginary life is beyond the spiritual. You know, all you got to do is have a little vision, dream a little. And that's what the moon is saying. Like, you got to take your imaginary life and bring it into the spiritual life and let those two worlds collide together. Because once those two worlds collide together, you living your soul journey. You on your mission. You on your purpose. So you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about it. Everything works out for you. But if you don't make a change and you don't make a step to that, then how is it going to happen? How is your desired life going to ever come into fruition? Especially if you're too afraid to step out. If you're afraid to step out, how anything going to happen for you? You're not going to even open your mouth to speak to people to tell them what your business is about because you're afraid. How can you manifest anything like that? So the last card is the strength card because you're going to need it. You're going to need some strength. You need strength because you're weak right now. But guess what? Look at that above her head. Her crown is an 8. 8 represents infinity. That means life never stops. And your life should never stop either. Your life should never stop. And you see her, look. She is petting a lion. She's taming a lion. So that, and look, and see, not only that the 8 on top of her head says life is 8 is infinite. The life is infinite. It also means infinite wisdom. That means she's wise. Like there's no reason for you to be in lack. There's no reason for you to be stressing and worrying when you got so much wisdom, so much potential, so much power, so much strength. You got the strength. But it's through your action. It's through your boldness. It's through you being calm and just flowing through the situation, being a solver of the problem and not the problem, and not the problem. Being the problem. Having patience, being courageous in your decisions, and having the willpower to overcome your difficulties. This will bring in a big turnout for you, a big turning point. You have a big turning point, and everything will start to fall into place. Everything will start manifesting the way you desire because you put forth action. You put forth boldness, and you being calm, and you just going for that. Like you got to take this thing life by the horn. And a book that I highly recommend you to read is a book by Florence Scovel called "The Game of Life and How It's Played." Definitely read that book because she will put on some game. And she got another book too. I haven't read that one yet, but I'm gonna get to it because she was one of the ones when they hid all our stuff from us, and when they put out a lot of their stuff to it was our stuff, but they just put their name on it and their spin on it, their perception on it. Florence Scovel, the Game of Life, how it's played. It's a good book. Get it to read. And also, if you want to read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, because it's all about your vibration. It's all about your thoughts and your mindset. So this is my video, my first video of me doing a tarot reading. I don't have any tarot cards yet right now, but like I say, I'm stepping out. I'm that phoenix that's risen out of her ashes. I'm called, I'm chosen, I'm here. Salaki, my aunt Marie, she's here. Marie, however you want to say it. But this is your empress, high priestess, shaman, herbalist, healer, intuitive. I am the all in all. I am the essence, though I'm everything yet I'm nothing. And I'm everywhere. Ashe, peace, love, light to all you all. Until the next time, to my next video. Peace.